Tottenham Hotspur. Guys, I've been waiting for this all friggin' day. The Arsenal FC. Make sure that North London is ready again. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Arsenal 4 in a North London derby. Arsenal winning 4-1 away from home at the Toilet Bowl with Igor Tudor and them man there. David.
Yes.
David.
Talk to me.
Brother.
How
you feeling, man? How are you feeling? Give it to me.
Listen. It's good. Like after last week's shenanigans, yeah. Oh my god.
Last week, midweek.
Midweek.
It was last week, technically.
Midweek
shenanigans.
The meltdown.
Fuming, bro.
David, I was on the floor.
I couldn't believe it.
I was on the floor.
You know what? Yeah, I know what we're in the Tottenham game. You see that Wolves game, yeah? I was like, we're comfy. Hincapié scored. I remember I told you, bro, you're out here chanting, yeah? I was like, bro, close my man down, bro. This one said he scored. Yeah. Guys, this was 2-1. Man just gives Breno all of Wolverhampton space, bloody bends it in, yeah? So I'm thinking that I've just finished work. I'm like, yo, we're not comfy here, bro. And then they scored 2-2. I was like, the meltdown from some people were fantastic, but I wasn't scared of this game, bro. Tottenham are Tottenham, bro. Tottenham are garbage, bro. It's bad. There's a good chance they get relegated, bro. They are absolutely
like guys. Let's talk about it.
Y'all didn't want to hear me last week.
Yeah. Like we allowed them in that first half to think. If we play our football, you see, Arsenal, bro. Play your football, bruv. All right, cool. SA scores 1-0. Then man, they start doing all the PR gathering in the corner, constant Rice doing this, and then man tries to do Brazilian thing in the corner, bruv. Mwani scored is that his name?
Colin Mwani, yeah.
Yeah, Colin Mwani.
In 18 games, blood.
Bro, no goals, no assists since he's been at Spurs in the league.
And man's just and you're thinking,
first touch, goal.
You're making this difficult for us. Then, second half, mate. I don't know what he said, bro. But that pass, see them through balls, Pete. Was that Saka?
Yes.
He did not play that pass.
No.
I don't know for what reason where he found it yesterday. Man, slipped that ball in. Nice Eze dummy. Gyökeres, bang! That is the striker I need.
One time, bro. What?
That is the striker. That goal will take us. I need more goals like that one.
Yeah.
No dilly-dally, bro. One touch, bang! I was like, yeah. Let's go, man. And then I locked off after 3-1, bro. I was like, I was too tired. I just come from church. 3-1. I went to bed, bro. I'm happy, bro. As I said,
no, but how do you generally feel? And sorry to take us to very quickly. Do you know when it felt like it was 2-2? Like, and then obviously he got chopped down.
Gabriel, I was gonna punch him.
Gabriel got away with murder. I'm so sorry.
Murder. I've done that before. I don't know what team it was.
Newcastle.
Was it
Newcastle?
Yeah. I was like,
remember at St. James's,
bro.
Like, guys, I'll tell you what, yeah. After Wolves, guys, I was on the floor.
I can imagine.
Floor. No, because I was sitting there like, we're playing Wolves, we're 2-0 up. In fact, when we were 1-0 up after 20 minutes, I was like, yeah, Arsenal in control. Keep them at arm's length. Wolves haven't got anything about them. It's half empty, the stadium anyway. Like, normal day at the office. See you later, mate. Put the pressure on City. I couldn't believe what was happening in front of my eyes in that Wolverhampton Wanderers game. I was gobsmacked. Like, I had to do a video straight away because I was just there like, hang on a minute, Man City have this title race in their hands as well as us. And how has that happened? You know what I mean? Often we're talking about 5-point lead, 9-point lead, 7-point lead. Now you're telling me that if they win every single game, they're champions? How has it come to this? And it's again Wolverhampton Wanderers. Like, I was sitting there like, we were lucky against Wolves at home, right? Wolves scored all 3 goals. We won 2-1. And when we're you know, every season we've got a moment where we talk about where are things lost, where's the title lost, or what's a pivotal moment, what's this, that, and the other, right? Like for me, that run of like the United, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest especially, Forest and Liverpool really disappointed me. United, I was hurt based on the rivalry, but the that can happen losing to Man United. The Forest and Liverpool ones, I was like, oh my god. We're not doing it. Brentford away, I thought, you know what, I can get over that, considering this year's Brentford, considering the fact we were lucky to get a draw. I thought, take your draw, get the hell out of there. Wolves, guys, I was on the floor. I forget that it's a 2-2 draw. In my head, it's a defeat. I forget it's a 2-2 draw. And to the point where, guys, you saw my mood on the group chat. I didn't have a prayer of us beating Tottenham on Sunday. That's how bad it got for me. And this is a horrific Tottenham Hotspur, horrendous. But I did not predict us, because in my mind I was like, do you know what? We had this watershed moment against Man United where it was like, okay, we lost to United at home. How are we going to respond? You know, remember I said, look, take the guys out for a curry, get them on the lash, do something, just let them rethink.
Team building.
Yeah, the whole thing. Even Mikel during that week afterwards, he said he asked the players, "How do you want to live these next 4 months?" They all did a resounding rally cry. Yeah, we went to Leeds that weekend, smacked them up, pumped them 4-0 away from home. Excellent. Gyökeres, I think, scored twice. I'm there thinking, right. Then you're giving me the Brentford performance, but then you're giving me the Wolves performance, guys. I was on the ground when I saw us at Spurs. Then, yeah. Spurs are crap. So when we started and we took the lead, I was like, I know this show. I've been here because I've seen us go to a team, go take the lead, go look at us after we can score a goal. Guys, I was about to in the group chat, I was singing as a song. Spurs then equalized. I had to delete the voice note. I remember that. I didn't have time to sit because I must have put something like, I don't know. I think I put another comment in to then realize another goal's gone in, because obviously, you know, some of our streams are slower than others, right? I'm there thinking like, okay, the first goal, when we conceded the first goal, I was like, this is a car crash waiting to happen. A player who hasn't scored, as David has rightly put out, right? Kolo Muani hasn't scored a goal all season, no assist all season. He scores. You know, like they fast forward the game, let's say like 20, 30 minutes later, Tottenham, how many touches in the opposition box compared to Arsenal's 21?
In the first half, it was like 0 or 1, maybe?
Tottenham had one. It was after like 60 minutes. Tottenham had one touch in the penalty area.
That was the goal, innit?
And it was the goal. And I sat there like, this is unbelievable. This is actually unbelievable. I couldn't believe what I was seeing here. Anyway, we go 2-1 up. Glock 9, yeah? I said, that's what I'm talking about. I said, that's what I'm freaking talking about. Yeah, I had my Gyökeres shirt on and everything. I was like, yeah, here we go. When we conceded that second goal, because you know what? I needed to go for a walk in the first half anyway. I was so livid. I was so, you know, like when you're so angry, you have to ask yourself, what are you really angry about? There's something else going on in your life that you're angry about. I was fuming. Anyway, when we conceded the second, yeah, I couldn't talk. I just genuinely couldn't talk. I think I put in the group chat, I'm lost for words. I'm absolutely lost. But anyway, we recovered, and I think that you know. And by the way, it should have been a goal. Kolo Muani's goal should have stood.
I was going to ask what you guys.
In all honesty, it should have stood. It was a nonsense. It was a nonsense. I know, you know, if it was my defender putting two hands on somebody, or my striker putting two hands on a defender, I would still say like, look, you've given the referee no choice. But the fact that, you know, theatrics and everything else, Gabriel tried to buy the foul.
He's got previous for it, man.
Yeah, he's got previous. Yeah, I was like, no, you know what, you give the goal. Anyway,
I think
a rocket ship.
In this day, and it's unfortunate for the circumstance that it came, because Tottenham needed everything they could get. They needed, if they were ever,
they needed everything.
Even the one touch that you're talking about, where they had one touch in the box, Rice runs it into the box for them. It's not even like they got the ball there themselves. So. It was unfortunate for the game that was not given, but in my opinion, two hands on the back, you're asking for it.
You're asking for it. Yeah,
you're asking for it.
So
you can do the same action with one hand. Why do you put two? I see so many players doing it. João Pedro won two penalties 2 weeks in a row because people just decided to put two hands on his back, and it's not like a push. He just falls over.
So yeah, so guys, the second goal goes in, and I think there was their own firework lit up their rears, because at some point it was like, okay, guys, this second goal we've just conceded, this is the title gone. Because I'm telling you this right now, guys, had we not won yesterday, I'm saying it here, I put it in the group chat. Congratulations to Manchester City. Congratulations for them winning another title, because there is no way this team mentally up here is capable if we did not win yesterday. Because guess what, guys? Newsflash: Tottenham are the worst team in the league. And when I say this, I mean, like, we've played Wolves twice in about 3 months, right? Wolves are better than Tottenham. And in the recent form, let's say in the recent 4 or 5 months, Tottenham are actually at the bottom of the table. They are the worst team in the Premier League. Do you understand what I'm saying? And yes, they are in a relegation battle. I told you guys it last week. Yeah, they felt that, because here's the thing: what was Thomas Frank actually sacked for? Was he sacked for the fact that they thought they were going down, or was he sacked for the fact that they're not fighting for European places? Because Igor Tudor is gone in there to arrest a situation. And you heard his first press conference after
his first game. One. 90 minutes.
You saw what I put in the group chat, guys. In his first press conference, the headline that came out of that press conference was, "I didn't understand." What's it called? I didn't understand the situation. What?
Now I do.
No, how can you blame him?
But another manager says it.
No, but
Oscar, how many managers in a row?
Peter,
Oscar.
Peter, we spoke about the first 2 goals, and we spoke about the Koulibaly goal that was decided. Wait, hold on, Robin, hold on, just 1 second.
Hold on.
Did you guys see Arsenal's 3rd goal,
brother?
Did you see defending from Dragozan?
It was comical.
Did you see what he did? Like, he was relatively under no pressure and just headed the ball to an Arsenal player.
I swear he was doing that the whole game. I swear
he was.
Mate.
So when Tudor comes out and says, "Yo, I had no idea," like, I don't necessarily blame him, because what the hell, man?
But Oscar, Mourinho, Conte, Postecoglou.
But we're
Thomas Frank. Oscar, do you remember Thomas Frank's bold one? Thomas Frank said, one thing that's 100% sure: we are going to lose games. That was in his press conference.
That's crazy.
Which to people was like, look, the mentality is not right. No, guys, people are entering Tottenham Hotspur and they're looking at the shower of absolute garbage that there is there.
Guys, I told you, the next thing for Tottenham, the owners need to sell, bro.
No, but my issue is, what are these managers hearing? Like, when they go to these interviews that they do about Tottenham,
money,
and they walk in and they realize it's like, I've been lied to. Like, when it comes to the 4th manager saying it, I don't feel it as much. That's my issue with them. Like, you've seen the issue, you've seen what the situation is. We can all see it on TV. That is not good. Yeah. So what is Tottenham telling you that convinces you to sign?
Take out Solanke, Richarlison. What is there?
Put Richarlison in there. What is there? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have them in. It's a shambles. Don't get me wrong. The squad is terrible, and they're a bad side. But let's have it right. Yeah, that second goal getting disallowed changed the game, in my opinion. Because I
agree.
I genuinely, I'm concerned to think whether or not, just whether we're mentally, because the crowd were behind Tottenham. It's a new man. It's a bit like the Manchester derby. It came at such a time where Carrick comes in. It's the first home game. It's against Man City. The game speaks for itself. And from what I heard at Tottenham was that, the crowd were up for it. They were there pre-match. Everything was going on. The announcer apparently at Tottenham, before the players, I think, walked out, the announcer made this big speech, right? And it was like, Arsenal are nervous. This is our time. We are calm. We are steady. Let's get. And it was like, they're calling us out. Do you know what I'm saying? They're calling us out. And yet we've gone out there. And to be fair to Spurs, I think the first 20 minutes, even though it was all Arsenal, we were camping in their half, Tottenham was still, you know what I mean? They still had a bit of like, okay, everyone's in the right pieces, in the right play, this, that, and the other. And I saw Tudor on the touchline, bollocking Van der Ven, telling him to push up. And Van der Ven's like, are you sure?
And you know what?
Van der Ven's looking like, are you sure about this?
This is the thing. Tottenham was scared, yeah? And there's a thing, you could get at us. You got brave. Then man, he was calling for my man, guys. Why you keep going inside? come out here and support because he was playing 3-5-2. Come out to the right and give option for your guy, bro. He was screaming. I don't know who was playing up front. The two up front.
Mwani and was it two up front? I saw it as one. Okay,
I saw two.
Because I saw what's his name? Gallagher was on one side, and then
he's a god awful footballer, bro. Oh my
God. Gallagher was Oscar. You know when Oscar used to call him Gala Dog, yeah? Oscar used to call him Gala Dog. I saw this guy just breathing heavy, chasing shadows, man. He was chasing shadows.
Big up Gala Dog. Big up Gala Dog.
I literally saw the Gala Dog you were talking about. I'm thinking, I was watching him like, oh my God, what happened to Palace Gallagher? Like, Palace Gallagher was having such a good time. You know what I mean? He was out there freely scored. He had a good season.
What's his name? Simeone took all the football out of him, bro.
Boy.
You're playing ball though, so I don't know about that one.
Brother, he can't pass to save his life. All the football knowledge he had is gone.
Listen, David, yeah, these boys need to know that. Listen, if now we've put the win back on, we're back to 5 points at the top. It's time to go and kill. Because I think you mentioned it in the group chat, David, talking about kill. As soon as we've now taken the lead, do not leave anything on the table. And once we got the third and we went for the fourth, it was a case of like, okay, how many? Because we could win this title on goal difference at some point, right? We need to start collecting points, goals here, you know? And it was just so good to see. It was so good to see Gyökeres getting fed regular.
Oh,
because even in the first 5 minutes, do you remember the turn when he cuts inside on the right, bends it, and it hits, it's just right on the post? I was like, I started rubbing my hands. I said, "Oh, it's that kind of night,
bro." Why is it against Tottenham? Why is it against Tottenham? We turn up, bro. Now, let's get Gyökeres. Do that every game, bro.
And the fact that we got no game until Chelsea on Sunday, this Sunday, right? Next week is midweek against Brighton.
Sunday, you got some days off. It's Champions League.
We've got a week off here. Let me tell you something, Oscar. We're about to put a sword to your mate Rafinha. He's about to hold a beating this weekend if Arsenal get it together, right? Listen,
why? What? Because you have a week off?
No, because as in it's a turning point for us. Oscar, you have to understand, our season was gone at Wolves. Our season was gone at Wolves. It was gone. I don't. Oscar, we went to our rivals. Yeah, we went to our arch rivals and put 4 at their ground. I don't know derbies that have that many goals away from home. I don't know.
Yeah, come on.
Don't belittle our win, bro. Don't belittle our win. Don't belittle this moment.
I'm not going to belittle our win, but I can just repeat back to you the things that you've just said on this very podcast. Spurs are the worst form side in the league. They are absolutely horrible. And yes, you've got they were the perfect team to face after dropping points to Wolves. They were the perfect team because
I don't know about that.
this. Of course they were.
Away from home, I don't know about that. Give me Spurs at home, maybe, or Burnley at home, maybe something like that.
They were the perfect team because of what you're saying right now. Any other team that you beat, it wouldn't have felt like this. But the fact that you beat Spurs is that Spurs always. What's there to counter? You just said to me, this is the worst team in the league. They are the worst. Yeah, you guys needed to bounce back from poor performances, so you went to the worst team in the league and you slapped them 4. And you yourself said, when it was 1-1 and they had the opportunity, and fortune found its way to you where the push on the back was given as a foul, it could have been a different game. So to me, it's not like I saw some different Arsenal out there yesterday. I saw Spurs who couldn't stop the striker that has been stopped all season by every team in the league. They couldn't find a way to stop it.
No, but Oscar, it's a derby, man. Like Manchester United were the worst team in the league, right? And Man City had come through a run of results that weren't too great. They went to Old Trafford and got pumped by Man United under Carrick in the first game.
And you got beat by that same United under Carrick. It's a different United, clearly.
My point, yes, exactly my point. That's exactly my point. Is the fact that remember that was Carrick's first game, right? Turning point for Man United. And since then,
you're saying because this is Tudor's first game, it should have also been a turning point for Spurs.
No, what I'm saying is the fact that the kind of victory that we had at Spurs in a situation where it could have gone the Man United, Man City way in Tottenham's favor.
It was never going that way, is my point.
Oh, whatever, man. You can't. It's a derby, man. It's a freaking
Spurs
derby.
Have 13 players.
It's a derby.
For the training session before
it's
the game.
It's a derby.
Who was that? Who are their centre backs, Peter?
It's a derby. Oscar,
it's a derby. I can't
Oscar,
lie.
Tell a lie, Oscar. Yeah. we were at one point in the game, at least at halftime, you weren't sure Arsenal were winning at halftime. You weren't sure.
But that's my point, PR. My point is the form that you were in at Wolves. I don't see a huge difference from the performance you put in. That's why Spurs.
It's a turning point. I'm not saying it's a performance thing. I'm saying it's a turning point now because we scored 4 at Tottenham.
Okay, but what did I say? I said Spurs was the perfect team to play, and you said no, it's not. The reason Spurs is the perfect team to play is because it feels like a turning point because this game was always going to mean something to the fans. If you had beaten, I don't know. Bournemouth.
No, if we'd won like way, 2, say for example in a normal game, say okay, but say if we won 1-0, 2-1, something like that, yeah, KG derby game, blah blah. I wouldn't be saying the same thing. I wouldn't be going on about turning point. What I'm trying to say to you, bro, the manner of winning a derby game, scoring 4 away from home. If Man United go to the Etihad and score 4, if City go to Old Trafford score 4, if Chelsea go to the Emirates and score 4, Arsenal go to Stamford Bridge score 4. These are not common threads. This never happens.
We scored 4 at their place twice. But like
whose place twice?
Spurs.
No, but Tottenham and Chelsea's a different. It's not really a derby, is it? It is. But yeah, I'm belittling.
Okay, no. I don't wholeheartedly disagree with what you're saying. I'm just saying after that Wolves game, I literally said this to the people that I work with. Robin has clapped. Why has he clapped?
He missed.
No, it's because people are being idiots with the final ball. That's why.
Okay. I thought it was a dagger.
It was an Njai dagger.
I'm just saying, when you guys went down to Wolves, yeah, even Declan Rice came out in the interview and said, "This is the perfect game for us to bounce back because you couldn't beat Spurs."
He has to say that.
You lot are in pandemonium.
The truth of the matter is, Oscar, I don't know about you yet. Declan Rice has to say that he's a player of the club and they're playing Tottenham, whether he likes it or not, we're playing Tottenham next. My point is, as a fan talking here, and I think Mikel's idea is give us Burnley at home next. We need to arrest this. It's the same way when we lost to Man United. What was perfect for us? Leeds away. A team near the bottom, Leeds away. It was a good test to show some mettle, to see if you're about it. A North London derby away from home is the last thing you want. I'm not even joking.
Here's the
thing, Oscar, here's the other thing as well. How true is this Arsenal really? Because let's say it wasn't a derby. Let's say it was Burnley at home, yeah? Do you think we would get the performance that we gave against Spurs? Who knows? Especially with how horrendous we were at Wolves. Sorry.
In a bit.
Just on your comment there, yeah. I think they're more difficult games coming up, mate. Especially,
I think in hindsight, yes.
No. Hold on, let me finish. We got Champions League coming up. As I said 2 weeks ago, bro. There's gonna be games. It's gonna be highly emotional, bro. You're gonna have to keep it up here, bro.
Yeah.
All the mistakes for this 4-1. As much 4-1 was good, there were hella mistakes, bro.
Yeah.
There were Zubimendi, the back 4. I'm telling you. These men need to be careful, bruv, because now you're going to have them games, 3 games back-to-back, Champions League.
I don't decide.
Hey, Tia, big up Sam Lewis, yeah. He says, everyone and their nan has been beating Spurs. It's been mentioned on here when it's team of the week, arguing you can't give it to a team for playing Spurs. 4-1 is not a shocker.
Look, Sam, yeah. Look, Sam, yeah. Nah, but I don't think, you see the thing with the Arsenal side of things, yeah? Because people, like, I've had to try and understand, like, or make people understand how morale-wise on the floor we've been. We're on the floor.
Oh, what?
We're on the floor.
Smallest violin. Get out
of
here.
I'm not asking for a violin. It's just that when people say things like, you know, like when I watched the performances against Liverpool and Forest, guys, I started ringing the alarm. I rang the alarm then, and I said, hang on a minute, something is horribly wrong here. Horribly wrong. Then that draw, the defeat to Man United, it was like it was coming. I said it on the pod straight afterwards. I said this defeat was coming. This type of feeling and result was coming. I'm so sorry, guys. If you're in a title race and you're trying to fight for the league and you go to Wolves 2-0 up and draw the game, no, guys, I don't think you understand where we were, man. We were on the floor.
Listen, now we're done. Listen, we've beaten Tottenham. Go and win the title, bro. Go and win the title.
Yeah,
that is all I ask. Go and win.
Look what I'm sharing. Look at what I'm sharing here.
I don't. Guys, Spurs are crap, bro. Spurs are trash.
No.
We know this.
Maddison, Kulusevski, Kudus, Bentancur, Ben Davies, probably a plus. Bergval, Pedro Porro, Destiny Adogi, and then Odegaard. You could argue there's 6 starters in their injury list, guys.
Well,
This is a
we
perfect
paid
game.
them, Oscar. Did you
beat them?
Oscar, but hang on, bring up Wolves' 11. Like, what's your point? Like, even with these bad sides, we have dropped points. Oscar, Sean Dyche Forest. We drew 0-0 away from home to Sean Dyche Forest.
Oh, Forest away is always a tough game. Always a tough game.
Not under Sean Dyche. Not under Sean Dyche. Vitor Pereira, yes.
Let's say one is goal count, the second one, and then we draw 2-2.
2-2.
Bro,
yeah, easily.
Okay.
Easily different.
David,
We're having a different conversation.
I think what you're confusing with me is I'm saying I don't look at this as the big turning point in terms of the way Arsenal are playing. I don't feel like the way you turned up against Wolves and went 2-0 up is very dissimilar to the way you turned up against Spurs and scored 4 goals.
Performance though.
Because David just mentioned, if the goal went in, it would have been different. What I'm saying is, and I said it before the game, I said it before the game, when you're down and out, you want to play against the worst Spurs team, because even if you won 1-0 and it was sloppy, your fans would have been over the moon that you beat Spurs.
Had it been under Thomas Frank and the current form they were on, yes, totally. It's the fact of that whole new manager. They didn't play a game for 12 days.
You thought Igor Tudor was going to jump out the 4-0
No. Oscar, hold on. Oscar, the new manager bounce was working. If that second goal had gone,
it was there.
It was there.
It was
Guys,
there.
you couldn't have asked for a better fixture.
Once he got disallowed,
you couldn't have prayed for a better fixture.
Once he got disallowed, we woke up, brother. That, hey, you man.
That was the rocket. That was the rocket up our backside.
I get the third one, brother.
That second goal going in, Gabriel's on the floor. Was that moment where our title was going on the floor?
Sam said you have Brighton away in 2 games. That will be the test.
Hey, Peter, I hope there's no Champions League before that one and the West Ham game. Those are the 2 ones that oof.
West Ham there is. Brighton there isn't, but West Ham there is.
Hey, that one's our bogey.
Sam, I appreciate what you're saying.
But... Peter, we've had stupid decisions go at that ground.
Listen, I'm looking at that ground.
Remember the Saliba thing penalty with the flipping the head knock. Please, I don't want to see Anthony Taylor and things.
You guys are looking.
No, there's some grounds. There's just some grounds that have always. Remember back in the day? Back in the day was Bolton. You got your. It's just.
Bolton we were getting turned over, man. Yeah, we were getting turned over.
Under Sam Allardyce, bro.
Stoke.
Just
Stoke as well. Yeah.
There's just some
thing. Yeah.
3-0.
Listen, I hope this game was a turning point. When you walk out of the stadium 4-1 up at your rivals. Listen, that has got to be the signal. That's the Batman signal.
It was always going to be that.
I need to see that, against Chelsea. I need them to be goal direct.
I need them to kill Chelsea on Sunday.
Come off this control business, bro.
I need them to, come off the pad.
Come off the pad,
kill.
Just kill, man.
Because Chelsea are there to get eaten up. Chelsea are there to get pumped, mate. Man, like Burnley are nicking points. We'll get to them later. But anyway, anything else on this game? I'm so happy for Eze. Eze's first shot on target since Tottenham at home. What's that about?
He's been crap, and no one's talking about it.
Do you know what it is? Yeah,
it's because it all worked out.
He's getting shoddy minutes, though. He's getting shoddy minutes. Man, are giving him extras.
Hey, do you know what? Another takeaway. Thank God he's dropped Odegaard. Thank
the Lord of heavens. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ. Thank Elohim. Thank the Jehovah Jireh. Thank El Shaddai. Listen, Oscar, do you know what, David? Bring Morgan Gibbs-White, because I was watching Forest.
Organic, my guy.
Get him and replace him with replace Odegaard with that man right there.
So would Morgan Gibbs-White start in 10 for Arsenal? Is that what you're on?
I'd love it.